tone was defiant. Prime Minister Theresa May said the options being offered by the EU are not good enough.
The first option would involve the UK staying in the European Economic Area and a customs union with the EU. In plain English, this would mean we'd still have to abide by all the EU rules. Uncontrolled immigration from the EU would continue, and we couldn't do trade deals we want with other countries. That would make a mockery of the referendum we had 2 years ago.
Another has the UK being offered a simple free trade deal like Canada. That could result in Northern Ireland staying in the EU's customs union to avoid a hard border with the rest of Ireland.
Creating any form of customs border between Northern Ireland and the rest of the UK would not respect that Northern Ireland is an integral part of the United Kingdom, in line with the principle of consent as set out clearly in the Belfast Good Friday Agreement. It is something I will never agree to.
And despite EU leaders telling her in Salzburg that her checkers plan for a third option would not work, she showed no signs of backing down.
At this late stage in the negotiations, it is not acceptable to simply reject the other side's proposals without a detailed explanation and counter-proposals. So we now need to hear from the EU what the real issues are and what their alternative is, so that we can discuss them. Until we do, we cannot make progress.
This was a challenge from an embattled Prime Minister. Her big idea for a future relationship between the UK and Europe is under fire from within the EU and from within her own political party. So far, she shows no signs of backing down and reworking her plan. But time is running out. She's agreed to clarify plans for keeping the Irish border open and free. She's announced new guarantees for EU citizens living in the UK. In 2 weeks, she must face the grassroots of her Conservative Party at their annual conference. Then next month, there will be a make-or-break EU summit in Brussels. Unless the deadlock can be overcome by then, a no-deal Brexit will become a real possibility. Simon McGregor-Wood, TRT World, London.